franchising the brand, it's never going to happen. But we believed in ourselves, I guess, and it doesn't matter whether you have 1 store or 10 stores, you can franchise. If your brand is strong enough, there are people willing to buy into your brand, and at the same time, if your processes are set in stone. So for example, if a franchisee comes on board, we actually handhold him through the entire process, from site selection to getting the design done. Vendors, when they come on board, we do have an intensive 21-day training program with all of their chefs and front of the house staff as well. So it goes down to the detail of how exactly a certain dish is supposed to be placed, whether it's a live presentation or not. I mentioned earlier, if a chai has to be served, it has to be served from the kettle in front of the customer at all times. So these are the things that we've sort of worked on in the past couple of years.
And another aspect of franchising or operating any business over there in the UAE or anywhere in the world is profitability. All right, and as a brand, what we always as a part of our initial onboarding process, we have something called the franchise financial assumptions, which is really crucial for anybody who's taking the franchise, whether they are from the F&B background or from a non-F&B background. They get a fair idea and understanding of how profitable the operation is, what's the EBITDA going to be, what's the return on investment that they're going to get, and what's the payback period for their initial investment that they're putting up into running the operation. So running these numbers with them and then selecting the correct location where the rent is capped at a certain value, staff costs are capped, our food costs as part of our brand recipe manuals is 16.6% on paper, and that's like a simple average. When it gets into operation, it's going to be a weighted average of all items that are sold, and maybe an operational food cost comes to roughly 18 to 20%, which is very healthy for an F&B brand. And that's something that we even hold our franchisees accountable for. All right, and it doesn't affect us in any way. The profitability is theirs, but I mean, these are the building blocks of any successful business. So what